Mr. Kornacki.
Chuck, how you doing?
Road to 270.
Yep.
Somebody's got to get it.
One of the things people say big picture about American politics the last few years is that question, has anything changed? Has anybody's mind changed? Is anything different now? So when you look to November 2020, using the map from 2016, I'll ask you this, from a Democratic standpoint, is it as simple as just win those three, or does it look a little different now?
Well, on one hand it does, but you could argue that there are some ways that things have changed. There's a Sunbelt path that Hillary Clinton tried to make happen. You remember, arguably, she did it at the expense of being in Wisconsin and Michigan. She went down to Arizona,
yeah.
Spent some money in Texas, and I think even put a few bucks into Georgia. North Carolina was, of course, there. And I believe that the next 25 years of our life is going to be spent caring more about the Sunbelt than the northern tier. We know where President Trump's going. The Democrats probably have to pursue all of their paths equally, because that's the mistake I think they made in 2016.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Trump landslide scenario, meaning he would have to win the popular vote, which I think it means he has to make 47% a winning number. In order for this scenario to seem realistic, there has to be a third-party candidate here garnering 3 to 5 points in all the battleground states.
Landslide in a certain way, if he started at 306 electoral votes, first, so you hold Pennsylvania, you hold Michigan, you hold Wisconsin, right?
So now we're sitting here, you're adding Minnesota.
Where can you add? You got 316.
You're adding
add New Hampshire, you're at 320.
Add all the rest of Maine. Yeah,
322,
you're adding
yes,
2.
322.
Last time you got 1. So 322.
I think that's about.
Is that the max?
The margin in the veil was 2.5 points.
I would say that in this scenario,
give it to him.
Give it to him.
328.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's probably the max number he could come up with.
Yeah.
I think the most someone could get in a popular vote is 55% among the Democrats.
Yeah.
All right. So under that scenario, it means they certainly win those.
So you're giving him
three.
Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. So
right.
232 becomes 252 with Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
With Michigan, it gets you to 268. With Wisconsin, it gets you to 278.
We know that they would sweep Maine.
I mean, that is, his
do
margin there was 10 points. I can't see him losing that one. I'll take it under advisement. We'll give him the Maine district.
Give him the point.
279. Okay.
All right.
So it's 11 in Arizona. That takes you to 290.
Florida, in this case,
That's
for
29,
sure.
so you get to 319.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, you're going to get 15, takes you to 334.
So then we got probably Georgia then.
That's 16. Now you're at 350.
Does 10 get you Texas?
I think Texas is unlikely for the Democrats to win, but I also think it's unlikely the Republicans are going to win that by much more than 5 points.
All right, so we
there.
go
Yeah,
there.
Like you get 38, now you got 388.
388. Now,
and then you got to give
here's
him,
2 questions.
You got to
give him definitely the one in Nebraska.
389.
I think they flip Iowa. I don't know if they flip Ohio. I'm comfortable giving them Iowa, but not Ohio.
No, you 395. That would be.
That's
the
probably
6
the max
electoral
number.
votes.
I will say this: there's only one other state that intrigues me. We would probably not call Alaska for a couple days.
Yeah. It's not hard to do.
I know. This is what's scary.
If you look at it this way, for the Dems, if they start at 232, right? Give them Pennsylvania, 252. Give them Michigan, 268.
And then give them Omaha.
Give them the district in Nebraska,
and we're there.
And you're at 269.
Right.
The other possibility is this: in a 269-269 tie, we've already had the scenario now where Trump lost the popular vote and won the Electoral College. Okay, if you get 269-269 again, it's likely that's still the case. Trump has lost the popular vote. Okay, it goes to the House. Right now, it is a Democratic House of Representatives. The Democrats won the cumulative national popular vote.
But
they could certainly hold the House, win the cumulative national popular vote in the House in 2020, but have more states controlled by Republicans. So the Democratic-controlled House would elect the Republican candidate who lost the popular vote president.
Perhaps in this scenario, it would mean Democrats carried a few more states. It probably means they win a Senate seat in Arizona, probably win a couple, and may actually have the Senate.
So there's a possibility, yes.
I mean, Democrats could have the House, control the Senate, win the popular vote in the House, popular vote in the president, and lose the presidency. That is peak 2020.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.